King Charles tells Prince Andrew there is no place for him at Buckingham Palace.
Here's a summary of the article.
King Charles III has informed the Duke of York he can no longer use his suite of rooms at Buckingham Palace, it has been reported. While the palace undergoes its £369 million renovation, Prince Andrew's belongings have reportedly been moved out and will not be returned again. The newspaper quoted a source as saying, "The King has made it clear that Buckingham Palace is no place for Prince Andrew. First his office closed last year and now his sleeping quarters." Roux loved having a suite at Buckingham Palace where he was not only set up for marital life with Sarah Ferguson but used it as a bachelor's pad after his divorce. The Sun reported that St James's Palace, the most senior royal palace in London, may be an option for Andrew to move to. Roux was reportedly told he could no longer hold an office inside the palace or use it as an address for correspondence last December. The Independent has contacted Buckingham Palace and representatives for Andrew for comment.
This post received a score of 7,200, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
My regime is going to be really big on not diddling kids. You probably wouldn't like it.
I'm sorry, old chap, my throne stability is too flimsy to have you creeping around the palace.
There is only enough room for one creep, you see.
Prince Andrew would Airbnb his room at the palace if they let him.
But then his stuffed animals would get all out of place.
We can't have that or he'll start viciously abusing the housekeepers, insulting them for daring to put Teddy number 96 in the wrong place.
One of these days, King Charles will no longer sound wrong when first see or hear it.
Sounds better when followed by Spaniel.
Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Revoke his title of Inverness. He doesn't deserve it and Scotland doesn't want him.
I can't imagine York is too pleased to be associated with him either.
They would rather cheer the old chap found under the car park.
I saw someone on Reddit say that the best thing about Charles was that Charles hated Andrew even more than he did.
Get your antecedents right, son.
Sounds like he's going down. Down to a spare palace he has to share with his ex.
Doesn't his ex live at the palace with him still? Weird bunch.
It's got 32 rooms. They can easily never see each other there.
If you have an ex, 32 rooms ain't enough.
33 on the other hand. Still not enough.
Rare Charles W. indeed.
He cosplayed Lelouch once and turned into a different person.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Andrew is gonna freak when he sees how much a one-bedroom in a nice part of town costs.
Charles definitely doesn't want to be associated with a kiddie fiddler. ... Purely coincidental reminder. Authorities were repeatedly made aware of allegations against Seville for decades whilst Jimmy had full access and acted as advisor to Charles before eventually getting a knighthood. I'm sure the security services don't look into people with full access to the royals though.
People knew all around Savile. Don't leave him with any children. Why? Does he not like them? No. He likes them too much.
But is there a place for him in prison?
Right. I don't get how everyone acknowledges what is done yet there's no criminal charges? Like WTF, I mean I get it but it's bullshit. What about Epstein's list? Is anybody actually looking into that either? What the fuck is going on? How is this not a top priority issue?
When will the suffering of the rich and privileged ever end?
Right? Is there a place for me? Because my apartment is an overly priced piece of garbage. I'd be happy with a broom closet in Buckingham Palace.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.